What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Team APS.
Today we have two of the newest Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure decks. I've got Structure Deck Beware of Traptrix.
And I'm bringing back the Dark World Structure Deck.
Funny how they didn't even give it a name.
Yeah, it's just Dark World Structure Deck. That's what it is.
Yeah, so you guys have seen us open both of these, but these are two really fun structure decks. Very recommended for beginners. What we're going to be doing is taking 3 copies of each one, making decks, and having a duel.
And what he means is we're going to put these 3 of these together, and then I'm going to win the duel.
Oh, yeah.
Now, these decks are very different, have completely different play styles, and I think it's a great way to showcase what the Traptrix deck can do and why Dark World is still better.
So if you guys want to check out more of these structure deck videos, because we've got plenty in store and plenty they've already done, you can check them out on our channel and drop a like. Let us know down in the comments which deck you're rooting for, which one you want to win. Traptrix or the demonic things.
And I promise I know how to use Ceruli now.
Yeah. All right. Let's hop into the video. Okay, so I'm playing the new Traptrix deck. It's pretty similar to what you might know. Traptrix are all about searching for whole trap cards that you can use on your opponent's monsters and get a few different effects. A lot of stuff is familiar, like Myrmelio, just searches a one. And of course, you've got Traptrix Sarah, the Link monster that kind of carries this deck and lets you get new trap hole cards and new Traptrix cards. But some of the new additions to this deck are things like Traptrix Garden, which gives you extra normal summons, protects your monsters, and even lets you summon monsters from grave. As you guys know, a lot of the different Traptrix monsters have different effects when they're special summoned, so this field spell is huge, and it can be searched by the new Traptrix Pudica. It gets it when it's normal summoned, and when it's special summoned, it can also banish your opponent's monsters. You gotta be a little careful with that though, because they can summon them back on the next turn. And there are a few other neat new cards. Trap Tantalizing Tune gives this deck a little bit of draw power. Traptrix Holotea is a trap monster that you can actually summon on the turn that you set it. And there are a few other neat new additions. Arachnocampa is another extender. And we have new Link and Xyz monsters. So the Link monster, Traptrix Adipus, is a great way to get rid of cards or negate cards that your opponent has. And Traptrix Pinguicula can protect itself by gathering opponent's monsters as material. And I can search more Traptrix cards. Yeah, all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward deck, but it does have a lot of hidden depth. So I'm excited to see what exactly I can do with it.
All right, guys, so the game plan of Dark Worlds have not really changed. This deck is all about discarding to discard Grapha and pop things, and then special summon Grapha back to do damage. But now we have new and important Dark Worlds like Rainbow Overking of Dark World, who can search for your Grapha and can special summon itself from grave too, so you can have 2 big bodies swinging. And furthermore, we have our fusion monster, Grapha Dragon Overlord of Dark World, who's like Grapha, but he actually has an effect on field. He can make the opponent make me discard. So I can get all those fun extra Dark World effects that were really hard to pull off unless you use Ceruli. And to top it all off, one of my favorite new Dark Worlds is Paro, Hermit of Dark World. It actually lets me recover my Dark World cards, and when it gets discarded by an opponent's card effect, which could be Ceruli or my Grapha's effects, I can special summon one from the deck too. So Paro can be a huge card. Let's see what we can do with it.
Okay, duelist, are you ready to fall down the trap hole?
I was born ready to drag you to the gates of Dark World.
Sounds of violence, drag you kicking and screaming.
Well, drag down was in my structure.
That's true. So yeah, guys, we're gonna have a nice best 2 out of 3 duel. Hopefully it's a lot of fun. I know people really like that. And fair warning, we're not experts with these decks. We're just gonna try our best.
This is about to be the most professional and technically sound game you've ever seen.
I'm gonna take the first move.
Of course you are.
I'll activate my Traptrix Garden. It's their new field spell. It gives me an extra normal summon of a Traptrix. It also prevents them from being destroyed by battle once each. And I can even banish a monster on my field to summon a Traptrix monster from a hand or graveyard.
It's a field spell that just summons things.
But next, I'll normal summon Traptrix Myrmelio. So when it's normal summoned, I get to add a whole normal trap card.
A whole card?
A whole, not half a card. A whole. Here's my Gravedigger's Trap Hole.
That's cute, I guess.
Yeah, you might enjoy it. So this gets added to my hand. And then I'll link summon with Traptrix Myrmelio. I'll special summon Traptrix Sarah. So she's unaffected by trap effects, and also if I use a normal trap card, I can special summon a Traptrix monster for my deck with a different name than every monster I control. And also, if my Traptrix monster activates its effect, then I can set a whole normal trap card for my deck. She's very, very integral to this strategy. Next, I'll activate Traptrix Garden's effect to get an extra normal summon of a Traptrix monster. So I'm going to normal summon Traptrix Dionea. When it's normal summoned, I can target a Traptrix monster in my graveyard and special summon it in defense. So I'm going to target Traptrix Remelio.
Yes.
It will be special summoned to the field in defense position, but also, thanks to Traptrix Sarah, since I use a Traptrix monster's effect, I can set a whole normal trap directly from my deck.
You and these whole traps.
It's going to be Traptrix Holatea. Lucia, however you say it, I don't know.
I couldn't tell you. And I'm not going to be the one to try and pronounce it. So guys, light them up in the comments.
This gets added, not actually added in my hand, just set directly to my field.
It avoids Ash Blossom.
It does. Next, I'm going to overlay these two monsters, Traptrix Remelio and Dionea, in order to make my new Xyz monster, Traptrix Pinguicula. She's also unaffected by trap effects and the activated effects of monsters with the same type as her materials, currently an insect and a plant. But if one of your monsters goes to the graveyard or gets banished by a card effect, I can attach it to her as material, and that'll add to her immunities. We're going to set 1 and 2 cards face down, and finally activate her effect. By detaching one of her materials, in this case it'll be Traptrix Remelio, I can add a Traptrix monster from my deck to my hand. This time we're going to add, I'll get Traptrix Arachnocampa to my hand. This will be for next turn though. Alright, your move, Duelist.
Alright, draw. I'll activate Dark World Archives.
Okay.
And then I'll activate Dark World Dealings. We'll both draw one card and discard one card.
Oh, interesting. Okay. That effect is fine. So draw one and discard my Traptrix Vesiculo.
I'll discard my Brow, Huntsman of Dark World. So for me, that triggers 2 effects, my Brow and my Archive second effect. Brow will let me draw 1 card, Archives will let me discard a card and draw 2.
Got it.
So Chain Links 1 and 2.
Oh gosh, you discarded a Danger Mothman.
That's right, discarded Mothman. Mothman activates its effect. We will both draw a card and discard a card.
Alright, I draw. That's actually do too. And we'll discard my Trap Trick.
I'll discard my Grapha.
Ooh, brutal.
Now, Grapha got discarded, so it attempts to activate its effect to target a card in your field and destroy it. My target is...
You want to destroy my garden, do you, Duelist?
Yes, Grapha targets your garden to destroy it.
Well, I'm going to activate my Gravedigger's Trap Hole. So when you activate a monster effect in your hand or graveyard, or even one of your banished effects, I can negate that effect and inflict 2,000 points of damage to you.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. You take 2,000,
Alright,
and it's negated. You can be your 1, I guess. Not only that, because I used a whole normal trap, really just a normal trap, I can special summon a Traptrix monster from my deck with a different name than the monsters I control, thanks to Traptrix Sarah. So I'll activate her effect.
That's fine.
Let's see. There's really not too much of value, but we're going to special summon Traptrix Dionea. When she is special summoned, she lets me target a whole trap card and I can set it, but make sure during the end phase of my next turn, if it's still set on the field, it will be destroyed, actually banished even. So we're going to go ahead and set.
You have to target or do you just use it?
Oh yeah, I will target Gravedigger's Trap Hole. Alright, so I'll be getting Gravedigger's Trap Hole set, but during my next end phase, it'll be banished.
You can't activate it, right?
I can't activate it this turn.
I always have to double check these things because Trap Trick exists. Dark World Accession.
Okay, well, what is this about?
This will let me perform a fusion summon by banishing monsters. Oh no, it's my field, graveyard, and I can discard from my hand.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
To summon Grapha, Dragon Overlord of Dark World.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta add a little emphasis.
So, Grapha he has what we call like a pseudo negate. Instead of just outright negating a card's effect, it changes the card's effect to make me discard. So he'll turn one of Paul's cards into an effect that makes me discard, and if you know Dark Worlds, we like that.
Is it funny you can't like kind of figure out how to describe what some really niche card does?
It's hard. That one's tough. That one is tough. I'll have my Grapha attack your Traptrix Sarah.
Okay, so thanks to my field spell, it won't be able to be destroyed by this battle, but I will take the difference in attack points. So that's gonna be...
It's 32 to 800.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2,400, so...
I'll set 3 cards face down.
3 cards face down, Duelist. Okay.
I can do some things too. I'll end my turn.
I'll normal summon Traptrix Mermelio, and I'm going to activate its effect to add a whole normal trap card from my deck to my hand.
Okay.
We'll get a Gravedigger's Trap Hole. I can just burn you to death this game instead of actually dealing damage.
That's the degenerate way to win.
Yeah. Hopefully. Well, we'll see if that actually works. Alright, next, since I use a Traptrix monster's effect, I can use Traptrix Sarah to set. We'll set my terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare. Are you terrified?
No, that's why I let it go through.
Okay. Alright, cool. Understandable. Next, we will late summon with these 3 monsters in order to make my Traptrix Atopus. So she's new, but while I have a normal trap in my graveyard, which I do, all of my a normal trap in my graveyard. All of my Traptrix monsters gain 1,000 attack points. She's 2,800 and she is 3,500.
That's some serious tech.
Alright. Next, I'm going to activate the effect of Traptrix Atopus. So I can target monsters you control up to the number of insect and plant monsters I control, and they'll have their effects negated.
I'll respond with Grapha's effect. I will now change your effect to now I must discard a card.
Interesting, Duelist. Interesting. You have to discard a card now. Well, that is okay. Oh, Dark World Dealing. Is that a monster to discard, Duelist?
Maybe.
Interesting. Well, next, we're going to activate the effect of Traptrix Pinguicula. I'll detach Traptrix Dianea to search my deck for another Traptrix monster. This time we'll get Traptrix Pudica to my hand. Enter the battle phase. So, Traptrix Pinguicula has 3,500 attack points, so I'm going to attack your Grapha.
Alright, my Grapha loses the battle because it only has 3,200.
So you'll take 300 damage.
300. But Grapha's effect will activate. It can special summon Grapha, a little Grapha, even from
Little
your banished
Grapha.
zone. Actually, it has to be, Grapha from your banished or grave.
So you're going to activate its effect?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to use my Gravedigger's Trap Hole. When you activate an effect in your hand or graveyard, I'll negate that effect and inflict 2,000 damage to you instead. So take 2,000 damage. And then we're going to attack you directly with Traptrix Atopus for 2,800.
I'll take it.
Finally, maybe I could have actually gotten enough damage on the board to finish you off, but unfortunately it didn't really work out. Alright, well, I'll go to main phase 2. I'll set another card in my turn. The Destiny Draw.
Draw! I'll activate my field spell, the Gates of Dark World.
The Gates of Hell. Yeah, sure, that's fine, Duelist.
I'll activate my Gates of Dark World. And I believe I banish for cost. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is it good?
It's good.
Discard my Brow. Now, the effects of Brow and Archives activate will be Chain Links 1, 2.
I will activate my Gravedigger's Trap Hole to negate your Brow's effects, because it was activated in the graveyard.
Yes.
And deal 2,000 damage to you.
That will kill
to
me.
Clear this game.
I'll be starting this time. Can't let you get all the
Yeah, I can't get all these
start.
trap cards set. But how many like dedicated Traptrix players are like screaming through their screen right now? He could have done this.
Not as
and
much
this.
as the Dark World players, I assure you.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll start with Dark World Dealings. We'll both draw one card and discard one.
I draw one. I'll discard Bottomless Trap Hole.
I'll discard my Rainbow. So, this is not normal Rainbow. This is Rainbow over King of Dark World. And his effect will activate to search for a level 5 or higher Dark World
It
monster.
clears. It clears, Duelist.
Does it clear?
It passes the test.
Let's get Grapha, Dragon Lord of Dark World.
Using the Dragon Club.
I'll set one card face down.
Okay.
I'll end my turn.
I thought you were about to do like set one card, card destruction, boom!
Ooh,
And just
vicious.
destroy everything, get a bunch of effects. Alright, I draw for turn, and I'll go to my standby phase. And now my main phase. Let's start this duel off by normal summoning Traptrix Pudica to the field. So when she's normal summoned, I can add a Traptrix Garden from my deck to my hand.
Okay.
I'll activate her effect. I'm sure there's like another one in here too. Now that I think about it. Okay, no, there's not. Traptrix Garden to my hand. Go ahead and activate my Traptrix Garden to the field.
I will respond with Dark World Accession.
Okay, where are we gonna access, Duelist?
So, I will banish Rainbow from my grave and discard Grapha from my hand to special summon Grapha, Dragon Overlord of Dark World.
I'm not afraid of him.
And this one is going to be much more deadly. So Grapha will activate Engrave. I want to target your field spell to destroy it.
Okay, I will have to let that just happen.
Yeah, get off my field.
Traptrix Garden is destroyed. Alright, well, I'll link my Traptrix Pudica into Traptrix Sarah. I'll set 1, 3 cards face down.
Woo.
Alright, your move, Duelist.
Alright, draw for turn.
That was a very disruptive play you did there.
It felt pretty good.
I don't think I appreciate it, Duelist.
Cannot I'll have my Overlord attack your Sarah.
I'll activate my Traptrix Haltea. She'll be special summoned in the field in defense position. Excellent. She'll be special summoned, and that means I can activate the effect of Traptrix Sarah. Because I used a normal trap card, I can special summon a Traptrix monster from my deck with a different name than all the cards I control.
I'll activate Grapha in response to change that effect to make me discard.
Unfortunately, fine by me.
Alright, what are we going to discard? We can discard whatever we want, guys. I'll discard Danger Thunderbird.
Ooh, okay, vicious.
And then Thunderbird will activate the new chain to target this card to destroy it.
You hit my Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare.
Oh, I like seeing that go.
Now I guess your attack continues.
Yes.
Okay, so you'll be attacking Sarah, which means I'll take a lot of damage. 2,400, in fact.
Ooh.
Alright, I'll draw. Let's see here. Okay, I will set 2 cards face down and end my turn.
Oh man, we're playing the slow game, huh?
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Draw for turn. I'll start by using my Genta to discard him and search for a Gate to the Dark World.
Alright. That sounds fine to me. However, I will. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Thought better of it, huh?
Maybe, Duelist. Maybe.
I'll add Gates to my hand.
Gates of the Dark World.
Now I'll activate my Gates of Dark World.
Alright, the activation is fine, Duelist.
And I'll activate its effect. I'll activate my Gates effect. Banish my Genta. It'll let me discard. What I will discard is Danger Bigfoot.
Alright, and you draw 1 card as well.
Chain links 1 and 2. Genta can special summon itself when it's banished, and Bigfoot can target a face-up card and fail to destroy it. So I'll target Haltea with his effect.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I will enter battle. Rafa now has 3,500 and will attack directly.
Okay, I'll take 3,500. Alright. I'm going to normal summon my Traptrix Mantis to the field. When it's normal summoned, I can add a Traptrix monster from my deck to my hand. I'll activate its effect.
Go for it.
Alright, we'll grab Traptrix Arachnacampa to my hand. So Traptrix Arachnacampa is added to my hand. Next, I'll link Traptrix Mantis or yet another Traptrix Sarah. Then we will activate Traptrix Arachnacampa in my hand. Since I control a Traptrix monster, I can special summon it.
Alright.
It'll be special summoned, and since I used a Traptrix monster's effect, that can activate Traptrix Sarah to set a trap hole card.
I'll respond with Grapha's effect to change its effect.
Fine by me, Duelist. Fine by me.
Alright. I will discard Danger Bigfoot.
Okay. That effect is fine.
Bigfoot effect activates Engrave. I'll target Arachnacampa.
Okay. So Arachnacampa will be destroyed. Let's see. Next, I'll activate Raigeki. So this destroys all monsters you control.
That will in fact destroy all monsters I control. But that does activate the effect of my Grapha. It will special summon the little Grapha from my graveyard.
That's just as well. I'm going to activate Bottomless Trap Hole on little Grapha.
That was what I was trying to avoid this whole time.
Now he gets banished, but that's not all. Because I used a Trap Hole card, Traptrix Sarah can now activate, letting me summon a Traptrix monster from my deck.
Alright.
So let's see what's useful now. How about this? I'll special summon my Traptrix Myrmelio to the field. And when it's special summoned, it can target a spell or trap in the field and destroy it. So I'll be destroying the Gates of Dark World.
Goodbye, my Gates.
Unfortunately, that's about all I'm going to be getting to do. Well, no. I'm going to link summon now. Traptrix Mermelio and Traptrix Sarah. I'll link them into
it's gone.
into my link to Traptrix Killaria. So, he's unaffected by traps, but if I activate a whole normal trap, I can set it instead of sending it to the graveyard. And during my end phase, I can target a Traptrix monster in my grave and special summon it in defense position.
Gotcha.
I'll enter the battle phase. Killaria will attack directly for 1800.
I'll take it.
I should just attack with my other two first, but whatever. I'll go to my end phase and activate Killaria's effect. He gets to summon 1 in defense. Is there anything worth summoning in defense? No, not really.
Whoever has the most, I guess.
Yeah, whoever has the most, which at this point is Arachnocampa. Will be summoned in defense position. Your move, duelist.
Draw for turn. Activate Dark World Dealings. You will both draw a card and discard a card.
I will chain my Traptrix.
That's huge.
So this just lets me banish a normal trap from my deck and set a card with the same name directly from my deck. I can use it this turn, but it'll be the only card that I can use this turn, the only trap.
Alright.
So we're going to banish Grave Digger's Trap Hole.
Oh, that's huge.
It'll be banished, and I get to set a Grave Digger's Trap Hole. I can use it this turn, but it's the only trap I can use this turn. Now Dark World Dealings resolves. I discard another Traptrix.
Now discard Mothman.
Okay.
Effective Danger Mothman to make us both draw and then discard a card.
I'll risk it. I'll use my Grave Digger's Trap Hole. Since he activates in the grave, he'll be negated and he'll take 2,000 damage.
That is fair.
Thanks to Traptrix Killaria, I can set this card again instead of sending it to the graveyard. I can't use it this turn.
I will activate my Accession Engrave. I can add it to my hand, then discard 1 Dark World monster.
Okay. Don't have anything to say about that.
I'll discard Rainbow.
Rainbow's fine.
Rainbow activates Engrave to add a level 5 or higher Dark World to hand.
Done and done. Oh god, I see where this is going.
I'll get my Grapha, Dragon Lord of the Dark World.
He's back! Yay!
I'll activate Dark World Dealings.
Alright, that's gonna have to be fine. Draw 1 and discard.
Discard Grapha.
Ooh.
Effective Grapha Engrave. I can target and destroy 1 card on your board. Let's destroy Arachnocampa.
Arachnocampa is destroyed.
Next, I'll activate Dark World Accession.
Okay, another fusion summon duelist.
That's right, because I have the monsters. I'm gonna banish Grapha and Genta from my graveyard to special summon. Once again, the Dragon Overlord himself. And I banish Genta, which means he can special summon himself.
Ooh, vicious. Okay.
With that, the stage is set. I'll enter battle.
Alright.
Grapha attacks Killaria.
Okay, so Killaria has 1800 attack. That's fine. So she's going to be destroyed and I'll take 1400 damage.
Yes.
Only 700.
And Genta, the swing for game.
I'll activate
Huh?
my graveyard. There's 2 different effects I can use here.
2?
I'll activate the effects of Traptrix Holotea. I can banish her to summon or target a Traptrix monster in my graveyard and special summon it.
Can you, since you can only activate 1 trap this time?
I don't know if this counts as a trap, to be honest.
I,
Either way, you can negate it, so...
That's true, I can always change it.
Yeah. Alright, well, you win this game either way.
Okay.
Someone in the comments will tell us.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, does that count as a trap activation?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just using the effect of a trap, but who knows? Alright, since I'm going first, I will go ahead and normal summon my Traptrix Pudica. I'll use its effect to search a Traptrix Garden from my deck to my hand. Traptrix Garden, here it is. I'm going to go ahead and activate Traptrix Garden. As you know, it protects them from battle and grants me an extra normal summon as well. I'm going to go ahead and link Traptrix Pudica off and make Traptrix Sarah my link monster. I'll activate Traptrix Dianea. It'll target Pudica and special summon it in defense.
Yes.
And that means I can activate Traptrix Sarah's effect to set a Trap Hole card.
Here we go again.
This time, my Grave Digger's Trap Hole.
The bane of my existence.
And one of my favorites, at least in this matchup, will overlay these 2 monsters. To Xyz summon my Traptrix Pinguicula. I'll activate its effect by detaching Traptrix Pudica. I can add a Traptrix monster from my deck to my hand. We'll get Traptrix Mermelio. I'll set 1 more card face down and end my turn.
Alright. Draw for time. Let's see. I'll start by activating my Genta to discard it to search for my field spell.
Got it.
Search for the gates of Dark World.
The gates to hell. Oh, I always saw it.
Next, I will activate the gates of Dark World. The is important. I'll banish my Genta to discard a fiend monster, my Snow, and draw a card.
Got it.
Snow and Genta's effects activate. Chain links 1 and 2. Genta will special summon. Snow will search for a Dark World card.
It's all fine with me.
Alright, special summon Genta and then search. Alright, Grapha, Dragon Lord of Dark World.
One of my personal favorites.
Should be your favorite. It's a great card. Activate Dark World Accession.
Okay.
I'll discard from my hand Grapha, Dragon Lord of Dark World, and banish my Snow.
Okay.
To fusion summon Grapha, Dragon Overlord.
He's here.
And because Grapha was discarded, this effect will activate. My target is...
How about I chain Pinguicula's effect to attach Grapha to it as material? Because it was sent to the graveyard by a card effect.
I'll just destroy it, right?
Yeah, it'll be unaffected by fiends at that point.
Oh, so that's a wild interaction.
Yeah, if it snags it, then you know what that means.
I will respond with my Grapha's effect to change her effect to make me discard a card.
That is fine.
Alright, then I will resolve by discarding Parl, Hermit of Dark World. Bear with me, guys. I've never discarded him with that effect, so I have to read him again. But,
okay, so
that
this resolves
happens.
backwards.
And then...
This had its effects changed, and now Grapha will destroy
Pinguicula.
Pinguicula.
New chain, Parl activates.
So what does Parl do?
So normally it will just target one of my Dark Lords and Grave and special summon it, but because it was discarded by your card effects, okay, I can use both effects essentially. So I target a Dark World monster in my graveyard except for himself. The target will be Grapha. And then because it was by your card effect, I can special summon to either side of the field one of my fiend monsters that is banished or in my hand or graveyard. So I'll choose a special summon Snow.
I'm going to...
okay. So it's weird. The first effect targets, second effect doesn't. It's weird like that.
I'll chain my Gravedigger's Trap Hole because it activated in the graveyard or when banished. It's negated and you'll take 2,000 points of damage.
That's fair. I think that was a little too much for me to get.
Yeah, I can't be getting all that advantage. Since I used a trap card, that means Traptrix Sarah's effect will activate as well.
Oh, you're getting too much now.
Yeah, so I get to summon a Traptrix monster from my deck with a different name than the cards that I control. Let's see here. Oh, that could be handy. That's one way of dealing with it. I'm going to special summon Traptrix Perdika in defense mode. So, when Perdika's special summoned, she's got an effect. She'll banish a card on your side of the field, but during the next standby phase, you'll be able to special summon any of your banished monsters.
Alright.
So, I'm going to activate her effect and target Big Grapha the Fusion monster.
Yeah, that's
He'll be
fine.
banished.
That will activate Grapha's effect because removed from the field by one of your cards. It can special summon Grapha from my grave.
And also that activates Traptrix Sarah because I use a Traptrix monster's
true.
effect. I can set a Trap Hole card.
Alright.
So, Sarah sets. We'll get... So what are you... So you're getting to summon a Grapha?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can summon from the banished zone or grave.
Alright, I'll be getting Bottomless Trap Hole.
Oh, that can be useful. And I'll get my Grapha, or little Grapha as we call it. Affectionately.
Little Grapha.
Wee Grapha, some might say.
Tiny Grapha, okay. Intense chaining this game, Duelist.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure some like horrible error was
Yeah.
made here.
Oh, they'll let us know. Y'all let us know, right?
Yeah, y'all, you know, yeah.
We can count on people on YouTube to comment, right?
They got us.
Okay,
They got
just
us.
making
They
sure.
got us.
Making sure you guys are doing your due diligence here. I mean, art. Okay. Battle entered, Duelist.
Let's have Genta. It's at 1300. It'll attack Traptrix Sarah.
Alright, so thanks to my Traptrix Garden, Traptrix Sarah won't be destroyed by this battle, but I'll take 500 damage.
And then Grapha will destroy your Sarah in battle.
And now I'll be taking 2200 damage.
I'll move to main phase 2. Let's set one card face down.
Alright, during your end phase, I'm going to activate Traptrix Holtea to special summon herself in the field. Alright, Duelist, are you ready? It's been an intense game. I'll go to my standby phase, which means you can special summon a banished monster.
I can special summon a banished monster, you say.
You can special summon a banished monster.
Special summon Grapha, Dragon Overlord of Dark World.
Alright, when he's special summoned, I'm going to go ahead and activate my bottomless trap hole. Since he has over 1500 attack, he will be destroyed and banished.
I will respond with Dark World Accession.
Ooh, okay. So what's that one do?
So I can fusion summon
oh yeah, it's the fusion one. Okay, I thought it was the other card. Alright.
So let's banish Grapha and the guy you're trying to banish.
Okay. Rude.
To bring him right back out again.
Oh, fun! Okay, so he doesn't get the banish effect because he wasn't destroyed by one of my cards?
Yeah, it was by round, so.
Yeah, alright, cool. Alright, so new Grapha is here.
That's right.
Alright, well, in that case, unpleasant. Very unpleasant.
Ah, what you mean? You got
He still got that effect. Very rude. Okay, I'm going to, we'll link Traptrix Holtea, Traptrix Sarah once again. She's back. Sarah's here.
Not as consistent as my dragon, I guess.
Yeah, Sarah is here and she is having a time. But that's not all, duelist.
Oh.
It's not all. Next, I'm going to normal summon my Traptrix Mantis. When it's normal summoned, I can add a Traptrix monster from my deck to my hand. I'll go ahead and activate its effect.
Cards in hand?
I have 3 cards in my hand. Oh, I get to go ahead. Alright, I will search my deck for Traptrix Dynea. Add it to my hand. Traptrix Dynea it is. Next, let's see, we will activate Traptrix Sarah's effect. Because I use a Traptrix monster, I can set a whole normal trap card. Okay, so we're going to be getting, I think I might be out of Gravedigger's Trap Holes.
Good.
Okay, no, I'm not.
Oh my gosh.
Yay! I'm not out of them. There's always more. Alright, Gravedigger's Trap Hole set to the field right here. And next, I'll normal summon Traptrix Dynea. When she's normal summoned, I can add, or special summon a Traptrix monster from my graveyard. I'll be targeting Traptrix Pudica.
I'll use my Grapha's effect to change that effect to make me draw.
Not draw, discard.
I mean, discard. That's the opposite of draw.
Yeah, okay.
Good.
Effect is fine.
I'll discard Mothman.
Alright.
Mothman's effect activates. We'll both draw and discard a card.
Draw one, discard Altea.
Grapha.
Ooh, brutal, okay.
Wonder. Grapha's effect activates. You've only used one of Traptrix Sarah's effects, right?
Yeah, if I can use a normal trap this turn, which I can't.
You kind of can, so yeah.
I won't be able to. I'm going to chain Traptrix Arachnocampa in my hand. She has a quick effect. If I control a Traptrix monster, I can special summon her from my hand. So she'll be special summoned, and while she's on the field, the first time each set card would be destroyed,
wow.
It's not. So that will protect my back row card. I feel good. That's the best Traptrix play I've done. And now it's time to see how much damage I can really do. Let's use these cards. Traptrix Pudica, Sarah, and Arachnocampa. I'll link summon all 3 of them for Traptrix Adipus. So, it gives all of my Traptrix monsters 1000 attack as long as I have a normal trap in my grave, which I definitely do. But we're not quite done yet, so I have a little bit more to do. I'm going to overlay Traptrix Mantis and Traptrix Dynea to a new one. I'm going to try this out, see how it goes.
Oh, well, I'm scared. I hate having to learn about new cards on the fly.
Traptrix Alamaris takes 2+ level 4 monsters. So, it's unaffected by trap effects while it has material, but also I can detach 2 materials from it to special summon a level 4 insect or plant monster from my graveyard. More importantly though, if one of your monsters leaves the field because of my card effect, and it gets in the graveyard or banished, I can detach a material from this card, target one of them, and summon it to my field. Alright, I'm going to activate the effect of Traptrix Adipus. Since I have 2 insect or plant monsters, I can target 2 cards and negate their effects. I'm going to target Gates and Big Grapha. And I'll add Traptrix Adipus' effects to banish a trap card in my graveyard, my Gravedigger's Trap Hole. And now I can destroy your Dark World, Grapha.
Grapha is destroyed. That will activate its effect.
And also, I'm going to be activating Traptrix Alamaris' effect. I'll detach one of its materials so that I can special summon Grapha to my side of the field.
Alright, so you get my Grapha, but I'm going to special summon a Grapha of my own.
Now we do both have to discard a card when that gets summoned, which I think we missed once, but...
Oh, you're right.
Oops. Oh well, anyway.
Is it optional? Is it optional? Please say
It's the whole thing is optional.
I mean, with the discard, I mean.
Yeah, this card's not optional, so I think we missed one, but it's okay.
My bad.
All right, so it gets special summon defense, and now we both discard a card.
Yes.
And then we both. Oh, we just both.
Yeah,
discard.
we just discarded.
Oh, we don't even get to draw. Wow, rude. Okay. Well, anyway.
This is bad.
All right, I need to get as much attack power as I can on the field right now. So let's activate the effect of Traptrix Haltea. I can banish it and special summon a Traptrix monster in my graveyard. It'll be Traptrix Pinguicula. So I need attack power. So now I can finally the battle phase. I think that's all the summoning I can do. Okay, so Traptrix Adipus with 2,800 attack will attack Grapha.
Goodbye, Grapha.
And then I'll use this Grapha to attack Genta.
I'll take
2,200 damage. All right, and finally, I'm going to attack for 3,200 with Alamaris.
3,200.
And 3,500 with Pinguicula. To
You got
finish
me.
you off. Good game. Okay, so that was fun. Traptrix are deadly.
Very.
Beware of Traptrix.
When you're playing the grind game against them, it's really hard to like keep cards while they're doing their thing. And then, oh boy, I wish I would noticed that discard effect on Grapha. Because one, that's just not a pure cheat, because that can be very beneficial for me too. So.
Yeah, we might have missed a few things. Hopefully you guys can forgive it, but hopefully the duel was enjoyable. We've done a lot of different structure deck duels, so you can check them all out over on the channel. We've got a whole playlist of different Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure deck duels, and we've got even more fun with these structure decks coming up very soon.
That's
On
right.
the channel.
So, if you like Traptrix, be sure to pick up the structure deck. And if you don't like Traptrix, there's actually quite a few like decent little like staple cards in there. So
Yeah, it's a fun time. All right, that's gonna be it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Pass turn.